now that I'm like fully transitioned into it, it made it a lot easier. And knowing both safety spots, it made it easier as well because the strong safety and the nickel kind of correspond with each other.
So it was more like you kind of dabbled in it in the past, but now it's your full focus.
Yeah, most definitely.
Thank you.
How much of that you being more there, I guess, hinges on guys establishing themselves as worthy backups to safety spots like Nolan and yourself?
I would say it definitely gave Nolan and Zell a chance to really step up and show what they can do. And this fall camp, they've both done like great, like wonderful. And I think that they're both gonna be big factors in our defense this year.
What's been the hardest transition part for you, I guess? Is there anything you particularly feel like you really had to focus on?
Just like the techniques. There's a different technique for safety than there is for nickel. And just knowing where my help is at that position opposed to safety. Those are two of the biggest things that I had to really focus on.
You think it was more mental or physical?
Yeah, it's just definitely more mental. You just got to think at the nickel position. There's more you have to think about because, I mean, of course, you're more involved in the run game because you're closer, and it's shorter time to think because you're not as far back off the line.
Did you learn from Kendall at all last year? Dorian at all last year?
Definitely, yeah.
Have you talked to him any?
Yeah, I do. But Dorian, he helped me a lot, gave me some tips and pointers on how I could just better my craft.
What are the strengths that you've seen from Mike Jones Jr. and then where do you think they're still on the table for areas for him to improve?
Mike, he's a great athlete, but he's just got a few little things that he's gonna have to work on, which is expected. With him just getting here, it'll all come with experience and just more maturity in the game.
Any specific little things that come to mind?
I don't talk about
Is that for the hardest positions for a freshman like that to come in and learn? Because so much of it depends on like what you're talking about, like awareness of what's behind you.
Yeah, I mean, I would say it is hard to be a freshman and play that position just from going from high school to college at a level like this. It's just not the same at all because, you know, in high school it's just you kind of do this or this, but this is you got to do this or this if they're in this formation, or if they're in that formation you might have to do something different, like a different technique.
At what point did you feel like you were kind of starting to separate yourself as far as trying to get that starter role and stuff? And is there any kind of point where you feel like it all clicked for you?
Well, coming into the season, I just felt like I wanted to play more. So I mean, I put a lot of other things aside and just focused a lot more on football to make sure I could get the job done. But I mean, we'll see.
Now that fall camp is over, and any of these freshmen, either offense or defense, that have really caught your eye?
I mean, Justin Ross, of course, and Lynn J as well, Lynn J. Dixon. But Justin